Hey guys, good morning. Ed Mayer coming at you. How you doing today? Couple minutes. I know, and I appreciate Facebook going out and trying to build an audience. I was gonna go try to invite friends, but this recording will be up. All good. Listen, as you come on, go ahead and tell us where you're from. Hey, Lori, how you doing? Oh man, you must be off today. Um, Go ahead and let us know where you're tuning in from. I know it's Friday. A lot of people are at work. I understand that. That's why I love that Facebook builds an audience and then records this thing. But listen, today this is going to be. I don't know if y'all have followed me at all over the years, but one thing with me, guys, you can never mistake my enthusiasm for hype, okay? I'm not a hypey guy. I hate hype. All it does is hurt people. It's strictly out of passion. And guys, once you get to know me, you'll know I am one passionate person, okay? So it looks like a lot of people are probably working today, and that's cool. But as this live goes on, I'm going to try to keep it as tight as I can. I have a couple notes here, which I'm not big on, because I like to just go with the flow. You know what I mean? But I got a couple things in here that I want to actually touch on. But as you see, sports, kids, school, business, motivation. How does all this stuff intertwine? Well, I'm going to go back to a point. I'm going to go back to a point in my life back when I was a kid, and I'm just going to give you a little taste of what I went through. And guys, I'm telling you, man, my childhood sucked big time. I went to 8 different schools before I got to my high school in 8th grade, where I went 8th to 12th grade. Absolutely stank. You know what I mean? But with me, I grew up. I had to grow up way, way early. And there's going to be a point in what I talk about today where parents have got to step up to the plate, man. If you are bringing kids into this world, you chose to bring kids into this world, it is our responsibility to teach them humility, respect, motivate them, inspire them. And as parents, if you can't do that, then you're having major issues in your life that need to be addressed and fixed, because it's unfair to the kids to have to be knocked down and degraded because parents can't take control of their lives. And I know that this might piss some people off, and that's okay, because I'm real and transparent. And I know that I'm not for everybody, but I state my opinions and a lot of experiences that I've been through. So I went to 8 different schools growing up, and I had to grow up fast, man. And yeah, I'm upset with my parents for that. It was my mom. They got divorced and all that, But parents, man, you got to step up. You got to step up. So a lot of things happened in my childhood that I'm not going to talk about today, but a lot of those things, I think, had a huge impact in where I've been as an adult, and I'm not sitting here saying I'm the greatest thing on earth, because that would be pathetic, okay? But I have learned a lot. I've come a long way. And My passion lies in having, see, I don't focus on income so much in business now. Obviously, when I started over 10 years ago in the home business industry, I had dollar signs in my eyes. That was my main thing. That was my main focus. And I chased the money for years, and I didn't make shit. You can't chase the money. You got to have an impact on people. You have to give to get. You got to put value out to help people, okay? And in return, by giving, you get. I know some people can't understand that, may not even believe it, and that's okay. But until you understand it and you really start focusing on helping other people in some way, man, oh day, does your life change. Holy cow. I know it has for us. So, sports, kids, school, business, how does all this stuff come around? So, I was in a divorced family, went to 8 different schools, blah, blah, blah. A lot of people that have heard my story might think, feeling sorry for me or whatever. And I don't want that, okay? Because of all that crap, I made the decision early on that I wasn't going to end up in that type of situation. So that, hey, George, that is why I am so passionate about having an impact in people's lives, helping with the mindset. Because once the mindset is right, it's positive, it's looking forward, it's having dreams, it's building on them dreams, it's having an impact on people, providing value, being of service. Once you're in that mindset, you become unstoppable. And I know a lot of people watching this recording may not know us and, our little guy Hunter, but I'm telling you right now, he's a gift from God to me, to us. But I think a lot of the way Hunter is, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the kids in the school and, even sports and kids, and just bear with me, all right? I may jump around, but just bear with me because I think it's really important. And don't be afraid to share this because I know there's so many people out there that are going to need to hear the real deal, If you're friends with somebody, you may be afraid to say some of the things that I say. And it may have an impact on them. Don't be afraid to share, all right? But Hunter is 11 now. He just started middle school this year. And guys, it was, we were kind of up in arms about it, not really thinking that he was going to, be a smooth transition and all that stuff. But here's the thing, man, with middle school, there's a lot of responsibility that's put on the kids. Personally, I love it. A lot of the kids hate it because, maybe mommy and daddy do everything for them and this and that. I'm not saying we don't do stuff for Hunter. Of course we do. But he also knows responsibility. But anyway, he has transitioned into middle school like you wouldn't believe. Like I can't believe. His mom can't believe. Like it's been such a great move. We know some teachers. Hunter plays football, okay? And we know some teachers in the school, and one in particular, their son plays football. And she's come to us at football practice, and she's like, my God, I love seeing Hunter during the day in school. He puts a smile on my face. He looks out and waves at me and says, hey, Mrs. Spanky, how you doing? And she said that literally, just that little gesture made my day. Well, here's something that I've done with Hunter since he's been going to school. I've had the ability to take him and pick him up from school ever since he's been in school. Every single morning before he gets out of the car, there's two things that I say to him, and I've said it for the last 6-7 years he's been in school. Number one is work hard, and number two is be respectful. And like I said, we were already getting feedback from teachers in middle school how upbeat Hunter is, how happy he seems, and how respectful he is. Guys, us as parents, it is our responsibility to teach these kids this. It's not the teacher's responsibility. It's not the neighbor's responsibility. It is our responsibility as parents. And if we don't do it, look, I'm not saying I don't get uptight, I don't maybe raise my voice a little bit. Of course I do. I do. I'm not the perfect parent, but there's lots of love and there's lots of respect that's given. And I think a lot of parents expect or demand respect from their children. And that, I think, is the worst thing that any parent can do. Why? Because respect is earned. If you want your child to respect you, well then, damn it, show them respect. Let them know when they do a good job. Tell them you love them every single day. Give them a kiss on the forehead so they can feel the love. Give them a hug. Tell them you love them. So many parents are so caught up in their everyday lives, working 2, 3, 4 jobs, whatever their excuse may be, that they ain't got time for the kids. Then don't get pissed off at them when they act up because you're not around and you're not teaching them how to be respectful. Okay? Because respect is earned. All right? So, listen, Hunter, last year in his pony football, hardly played. This year he moves up to the midget, so he's one of the young ones on the midget team. For the past year, me and Hunter were outside catching football almost every day. Hunter catches damn near anything that comes within his hand's reach. This year, being one of the young ones on the midget team, and yeah, this is a proud parent moment. He starts. He's starting as a receiver. Now, the only reason is because he chose to work hard. I didn't force him to go outside and catch football. There were many, many days that he said, Dad, let's go out and catch. But almost every day for the past year, we were outside catching football. Snow on the ground or not, it didn't matter. This year, first year in midgets, he's starting as a receiver and he's starting as a cornerback on defense. Now, why do I say that? Guys, I'm not saying that to brag. I don't have nothing to do with it. All I did is threw the freaking ball to the kid. The kid made the conscious decision that he wanted to get better, and he knew, because us as parents have been teaching him since he's a little boy, that if you want to be great, you got to work hard. That means work hard if you're in a sport, work hard at your homework and your schoolwork, work hard at whatever it is you want to be great at. You have to work hard. My team, I have a team in business. A couple of the major things that I focus on are the same things I focus on as a parent. If you want to be great, look, this business can be simple. But if you want to be great, you have to work hard. You have to be teachable, just like kids in school. If kids go into school with a badass attitude, they're not going to absorb anything because they got a bad attitude. If they go to school with a smile on their face, a parent that just told them how much they love them and are proud of them so they can go to school feeling good, all right? And then they can have a smile on their face, which is going to in turn put a smile on their teacher's face. Teachers are going to come back to the parents and say, you know what? I absolutely love seeing your kid in school every day. He got a smile on his face. He waves to me and says hi. Okay? So, guys, I'm just saying, all right? I'm just saying, man. It is the real deal. When it comes to sports, I love kids in sports. Do I think you should force them to do it? No. But I think you should at least entertain the idea of it to them and let them take the course. If they decide, team sports teaches them so much about life. It teaches them the team building concept of life, of working with other people. And some of y'all that are adults out here that are going to watch this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's so many aspects of life that are team-oriented, okay? And I know that this thing's going a little bit long. If you can't hang on, I understand. Just come back and watch the replay. Again, like I said, man, give some likes, give some loves. Feel free to share it if you like what you hear so far. I greatly appreciate it because, like I said early on, man, my passion lies in having an impact on people's lives. Maybe opening up their eyes just a little bit to something that they may not even realize that's inside of them until they hear it. And sometimes your closest friends just don't have the kahunas to say it. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's why I like to do these too. I like to do these to be able, for people to be able to share it and hopefully have an impact on somebody's life. And if you do that, thank you very much. So, you know, school, working hard, team, in business, you got to be motivating them, right? And I'm not saying hand-holding because I don't hand-hold. People step up and want to build their business big, I'm right there. I'm willing to put in as much time to build their business as they are, as long as they make the commitment to doing it. Because I'm not going to work hard on it if you ain't. Why? You know? That's crazy. But the bottom line comes down to respect, motivation, being grateful for everything that you have. So many people in life get hung up on, oh, woe is me, you know, oh, I wish what this guy had, or I wish what this person had. Why me? You know what I mean? Just living in the boo-hoo freaking attitude. Guys, you got to be grateful for what you had, because I'm going to tell you, if you opened up your eyes this morning and had the ability to get out of bed, or even if you're still in bed and you opened up your eyes and maybe you have a disability, you can't get out of bed, you still opened up your eyes. God gave you the ability to open up your eyes and see. Be grateful for it, because you can drive around any town, anywhere, anytime, and there's a freaking graveyard. Okay? There's so many people dead. You're still alive. Be grateful for it. Then you got to focus on some dreams, some goals. What do you want out of life? And then don't just sit back and hope, because I'm thinking it, that it's going to show up. Because, guys, I'm here to tell you, it ain't. You got to go get it. Got to go get it. And listen, when you become grateful for everything that you have, and guys, I don't know if you've been following me long or maybe not at all, but there was a time years ago where my wife had to go to the food bank for food. Man, it was rough. It was rough, man. And you know what? I was a big old wussy, man. I couldn't even go with her. So I praise God every day that she was strong enough to go get it, because she helped to feed the family. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it brings tears to my eyes. But here's the deal. Here's what I did. Rather than sitting and boo-hooing about it, I said, you know what? Enough is enough. Enough is enough. There is absolutely no reason why this has to be happening. Stepped up to the plate and said, damn it, I'm going to do something about it. And I did something about it. And I didn't look that way. I didn't look back. Because everything back there is back there for a reason. It's back there because you ain't got eyes in the back of your head. So it's back there for a reason. It's back there so you ain't looking at it. You ain't thinking about it. Grow from what's back there, but your eyes are pointed this way for a reason, because that's the way you need to be looking. Forward. Always looking forward. Okay? It's in the back because you ain't got eyeballs back here, so don't be focusing on the shit that happened in the past. Because like I said, if I sat here and told you my whole story, you would probably shit yourself. And I'm not kidding. It was that ridiculous. It was that ridiculous. And you know what? I grew from it. I don't like to talk about it no more because it's back there. But it's part of my past, and it's part of the reason I am the person that I am today. So I am grateful for it. I don't hold no grudges. I'm grateful for it because I made the decision as a young boy that I will never end up like certain things that happened in my past, and I didn't. Okay? So, guys, lots of things come down to right here, man. Right here, that 6 inches between your ears is the biggest impact in your life happens within that 6 inches right there. It's your mindset. And if you don't get it right, you're gonna live miserably, and you're gonna stay there until you change your mindset. And that's a guarantee. I mean, that's just the way it is. You're not going to change until you change your thought process and your mindset. So, Hunter, man, we are so super proud of this kid. He's an awesome young man. There's lots of kids that he's around that are awesome, that have some great parents, and we're grateful to be friends with. But guys, I'm telling you, man, business. Whoo! Business. Why did I put the word business in there? Because just like I talked about for the past, I don't know, how long is this freaking video? I don't know. But I've been talking about it, all right? Motivation, inspire people, give to get. Just be a person that just wants to impact others, cares about others, wants to serve others in a positive way. And I'm telling you, to make this world a whole lot better. Don't you agree? Right? But anyway, I'm not gonna keep us on here too much longer. All right. But guys, man, just your kids. Man, your kids, you chose to have them. Show them respect. Show them love. Want to know what their dreams are so you can encourage them to go after them. Because that's magic, man. That's magic. Let kids be kids. Their responsibility as a kid is to have fun and live and be a kid. That was taken away from me at a young age, man. Don't do it to yours. Kids are precious, and they need to know that. I'm not saying baby them, you know what I mean? Just give them love. Respect is earned. If you want them to respect you, respect them. Bottom line. And not just your kids, anybody. That's what it's all about. It's all about respect, man. It's earned. All right, parents, just be the example. Business leaders, be the example. All right? Your team in business is going to do what you do. So be the example. If you're having success, share with your team what you're doing to have success. Give to get. All right? Invest, learn, teach. Something I learned a long time ago from an amazing guy named Ray Higdon. Invest, learn, teach. Invest in yourself. Education. All right? Learn what you're reading, what you're doing. All right? Watching video, trainings, whatever. And then teach other people to do it when you're getting results. All right? That's all about giving to get, baby. Give to get. All right? So, guys, listen. It's Friday. TGIF time. I'm not going to say what I said on my post on Facebook this morning. If you want to read that one, go to my Facebook and check it out. But other than that, guys, Donald, Barb. Hey, Barb, my mother-in-law. George, Betty, Mark, Stephen, Michelle, Jamie, Jeremy. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me for a little bit. I'm going to start trying to do these lives a lot more often because I just want to have an impact on people in one way or another. There could be one 30-second blip that I said today that might change somebody's life. So, guys, if you're watching, please, share it. Hit up with the likes and the loves. Leave a comment. Good, bad, indifferent. It doesn't matter to me, all right? I'm not here to make friends with everybody. I'm here to inspire people, and I know that I'm going to have haters because what I say is the real deal, and there's going to be people hating, and that's all right because if you got haters, you're doing something right. This is Ed Mayer. No matter what you're doing, no matter what you get involved in, be in it to win it. Stop talking and start doing. God bless. I love each and every one of you. Make it the best day of your life, and then go out and make it the best day ever for somebody else, all right? Till the next time, talk to you soon.